Welcome back to the Earliest Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021 Hulu movie entitled Mother Android. And the official synopsis of Mother Android is: in a post-apocalyptic world rocked by a violent android uprising, a young pregnant woman and her boyfriend desperately search for safety. And before I give out my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. I would say the first things that I liked about this movie were the performances of the different characters that were involved. Chloe Grace Moretz, Algie Smith as Sam, Raul Castillo as Arthur. I felt like those three gave out a good performance when it came with this movie. Georgia and Sam are a couple that are unexpectedly having their first kid. And just when it seems as if like they can like celebrate this news, the androids, the robots take over the whole world, causing a ruckus to everyone and basically just attacking and killing anyone that's not one of them. And within this movie, we see Georgia and Sam trying to survive while being able to make sure that they can welcome their new kid to the world and trying to stay protected against the androids that are coming after them. And those two go through a lot in this movie. They have some good moments, a lot of bad moments, and some even heartbreaking moments throughout the movie. Raul Castillo, although his character was very limited, his character was interesting. I'm not going to say what happens with his character, but his character was interesting to say the least. But the performances was good for the most part. When it came with the robots, the androids, whatever you want to call them, and how they looked, to me, they looked at all right. They looked at just basic and everything else. Like there was nothing that set them out of the ordinary. That was like, oh my God, this is really impressive. But they was just basic looking androids. Whenever they were exposed and everything, like it looked at basic, and some of them did look a little bit creepy as well with how they looked. I think this movie does a good job with just setting the tone and the feels of like a post-apocalyptic world with people struggling to survive, people looking for shelter and everything, like many other movies and TV shows have done in the past with this genre of people surviving just like post-apocalyptic of either something taking over such as robots, aliens, or whatever. I think this movie does a good job with just setting like the feel and the tone of it. And I would say maybe the first things that I did not like about this movie was the plot, as I felt like the first act and the second act of the movie was really not that important. Like some things does happen in those two acts, which is important, but I felt like the third and final act of the movie was the most important and was the best part of the movie, because a lot of crazy things does transpire, and some you would consider even sad and heartbreaking. And I just wish that the plot was just a little bit more structured, had a little bit of more crazy, surprising moments, even some plot twists to say the least when it came with this movie. But despite those things, I felt like Mother Android was not that bad of a movie. It is definitely not the best of all time, but it is not the worst movie that I've seen in 2021. I'm being honest. And how I would rate Mother Android out of 5 stars. I would rate Mother Android 2.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.